Good evening, dear teachers and students, and ladies and gentlemen. My name is Austin. I'm from grade 9 class 4, ELA 503. Well, it's my great honor to standing here before you at this TEDx event. I'm teeming with excitement to embark on this journey of redefining health with you. Wait, I suggest our so in my opinion, I think the current of social priorities are misguided. Yes, so a lot of people they will think of something very bad or think of something very good, but yes, and they will have the mistake of what is a true success and what is true health. So today, I'm pretty honored to tell you or to share my opinion of what is a true health and a success it is. So this is my advices, those kind of little advices, and it is the conventional notion versus the new version. Because for far too long, we've held a narrow view of health, right? We have reduced it for a checklist. Everyone can check. The first one, eat more vegetables and non-processed food. Second, exercise more. And third, get a good night rest. Yeah, some people will ask, wow, there's a lot of things to do. I don't really have the time to do it, right? But yes, it does matter. But life is a holistic state. It's energy to chase our dreams, the mental resilience of facing challenges, and emotional stability to maintain health relationships. So when we prioritize the productivity over health, we engaging in activities that seemingly used to appear to dedicated, but in reality, they cause great harm to our physical and psychological health. So yes, and I will give you some examples or those kind of advices. First, burning midnight oil, and those kind of because if you sleep early and you will think you and because we're not adult, right? Yeah, there are a lot of adults here. We're still kind of not adults, so actually we still have time to grow higher, right? So if you sleep early, maybe you can get more higher. Second, to skip meals depriving our bodies of nutrition. Third, neglecting our mental well-being, depriving our family and friends to the best version of ourselves. Well, let's take a little example. Michael, and he's my friend's. He's my dad's friend, and he's a CEO of a unknown of an well-known company, and he works long time, as every day or every weeks. Yeah, and he eats takeout every day, and he rarely exercises. Yeah, he feel like he was on top of the world, like I'm the strongest man, right? But until he had a pretty big or massive heart attack at young age at 40. Yeah, fortunately for him, for his family, and for us, that's a moment to become a wake up call that taught him success means nothing without health. So I have a question. What are the true pillars of health? Well, I would tell you that in two different ways. First is physical. First and foremost is physical health. Absolutely. Physical health needs physical health needs movement, but it's not just the time in gym, like make your muscle be more stronger, more bigger. Yes, it's not only that time. It can be much more. You only need to do once to bring your happiness. Like for example, you can just like brisk lunch walks or some ladies, beautiful ladies, they love to dancing, so they can have a living room dancing parties, and maybe you can cycle into a workout account. Movement boosts immunity, improves cardiovascular health, and release mood lifting endorphins. So the personal trainers will tell you the physical health is 30% exercise and 70% diet. Diet isn't about restriction, but proper nourishment without with whole food, those kind of like colorful fruits, vegetables, lean protein, kind of some healthy lipids without healthy fibers. Yeah, those people believe that eat the rainbow, right? Different fruits or foods, they have different colors. So eat the rainbow. Every color you will taste it. Each color with unique nutrients and mindful eating. Several bites and listening to hunger cues also transforms our food relationship. So let's face the mental and emotional well-being. Yeah, we also have this kind of questions: stress or anxiety? Yeah, just last a few minutes, I standing there, I will feel like very anxiety, and because the big stage, I feel, oh my God, where am I? What am I doing? Right? Yeah, and also depression is also due to the information overload and performance pressure. So mental health is also a vital issue that cannot be ignored. So I have another question. What can we do then? First, meditation helps. Meditation takes over forms. Even 5 minutes of morning quiet clean the mind, cut stress, and boost the eastern steams. Fabi is like, there's another story, Fabi. Yeah, Fabi is my friend in grade 8, and she was really struggling with her mental health. Yeah, and she was distracted easily in class and feel tired all the time and couldn't concentrate it to do anything more than 5 minutes. Then I suggested her. I suggested she should try meditation. Oh, it was amazingly, and after 1 month, she became more focused, calm when encountering difficulties, and the transformation was remarkable and healthy. Right. So this story is told of the emotional. The meditation is pretty important. So you can use this those kind of ways. Well, I want to share a sentence. Is we are what repeatedly do. Excellence then is not a single act, but a habit. Well, this line is about ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. Yeah. And also, I will share another those kind of little tips to you guys. Well, life's about first. So life is about relationships, and harmonious relationships with other plays a critical role in our health. So we thrive on connection, right? We need to connect. We need to communicate with each other. Just maybe kind of share our feelings about something. I love a sentence that from China, and it's like if you tell your friends you're happy, you will get double happiness. If you tell your friend you're sad or the bad things, and you will get a half sadness, right? It's pretty good. So you can just say it, and we'll go and find a pretty good friend and say it. And a Harvard study confirms that people with strong social ties are usually happier, healthier, and live longer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So harmonious doesn't mean we agree on everything, because yeah, healthy is debate and difference of opinions are welcome opinions of greater clarity. So yes, there's also something which against your mind or your happiness. So for example, for me, I'm pretty young, right? I'm only 14 years old. So maybe I'll go to high school in the future. And a lot of people they let me, well, kid, let's have a smoke. Let's smoke, right? Let's have some bad things. But yes, it also against my health or my priorities. So I think we should reject him and refuse him. Right. So this kind of lifestyle and habits, Aristotle tells us how important habits is. Yeah, if you have a good habits, it means that the lifestyle of the lifestyle of you is pretty good, right? So daily habits shape health. Sleep repairs our bodies and minds. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Turn off any electronics, for example, like those mobile phones, computers, or iPad, or an hour early, and make your bedroom be warm and clean. Also, we those people that we are human beings, right? So I think any human beings they love boundaries, or you can say award, because if you the boundaries are kind of like aim or target. You have a clearly aim that you can go for it, because if you do it well, and you will get awareness, some prizes, right? So I think setting boundaries also helps. It connected world, and it's easy to overcome it. Learn to say no to what doesn't align with your priorities, and reduce stress and save energy for what matters. So health can also reinvent lives. Let me share two stories. First, Sarah, a single mom, struggled financially, overweight, stressed. She felt like powerless, and she joined a fitness class. But it's pretty tough at first. She actually quite twice. Once after a tough workout left her sore days, and one when she felt she wasn't making progress. But it was seeing her child hope and feeling her child support that kept her going. She adjusted instantly, found a workout buddy, and slowly got stronger. As her body changed, her confidence grew, and she went back to school and got a better job. Yeah, she was turned to fit, and yes, she confidence also grew. So this I so I mean the lives the those kind of method, or find a pretty good group or find a buddy, can let you be more confident in the future, or can change you a lot. And second is Jake. Jake's story is inspiring, and he battles severe anxiety, which is afraid to leave home and struggling with interact. He tried therapy but quit a few lessons and feeling it wasn't working. Then he found a mindness club, and which is a support community to help him stick with it, and he learned how to manage anxiety and joined a support group and made a lot of friends. And now travels the world. Health gave him encourage to break free. Yeah, there are a lot of challenges. So challenges means change. So there are a lot of challenges, and there also have a lot of solutions in the health journey. So actually, starting a health journey is challenging and even scary sometimes, because it means you change a lot, right? You change your heart, I mean, change your mind or change your body. You might feel overwhelmed, that confused contracting advice, but I suggest that we can just start small, start something very small. For example, take a 10-minute walk, or take 10-minute daily walk, and then build up there, and don't dive, but wade into waters and fitness. Staying motivated is hard too. Yeah, on tough days, remember your why. Remember your reason why you do that. Yeah, those reasons will support you in some very in some times. Yes, and you can play with your friends, and or go traveling to a lot of different country, live long, and you struggle alone. Find community. For example, you can go some fitness class, support groups, or find some very good friends to connect or to communicate with them and share your ideas. People who think alike encourage you. Community also makes a huge difference. Well, finally, our health is not an opinion, it is a privilege. It unlocks our potential and reinvents our lives. Stop seeing it like as a chore sorry. Stop seeing it as a chore refrain and eat to embrace it as a joy. Yeah, in those pictures you can see that one. There's a hand say overeating, right? So there's also a connect with our habits to stop eating those kind of snacks when you are not feel hungry. And you can choose daily to nourish your body, challenging your mind and feed your soul. Take a moment to breathe and or a natural walk and let your heart be filled. Your teachers and students and those ladies and gentlemen, my friends, I challenge you to take one concept, to take one concrete steps today. Changing a sugary drink for walk, or do 5 minutes of stretching, or call friends that you haven't spoken to in weeks, in weeks or months or years. Remember, you're not alone. Let's redefine health not as a destination, but a vibrance. Ongoing journey is living for our best lives. Thank you for listening.